Hey guys, I'm Jesse,
I'm Jeremy,
and
and
we
we're
are two gamers from Andromeda.
For our first game review, we're going to talk about Arkham City, a game by DC, Rocksteady, and Warner Brothers,
This game features Batman.
in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
The main villain of the game, as you may see, is Hugo Strange.
Protocol 10 is ready to begin.
This is a new guy. He's basically an evil scientist, kind of like Doc Ock, but this is DC.
He's basically every bad scientist villain you've ever seen. He captures you, but you break out because you're Bruce Wayne and
You're Batman.
You're Batman. The first thing about the game is you escape from it, and
You get an achievement called I'm Batman. In case you didn't know.
I mean, yeah, basically you walk out, find your way at the building, and you get yourself a suit, and it says, "I'm Batman."
Look at that.
I'm Batman. I'm the Knight. Okay.
Enunciate. Yeah, throat cancer. Anyway,
So you get your bat suit and you leave. Basically everything Hugo Strange said you shouldn't do. The first thing about the game that I noticed that I loved was the big film environment from the very beginning.
this game is kind of like Spider-Man 2 from the old Xbox. If you guys remember that.
That's from a while ago. Yeah, it's a big free roam map that you can run around in as soon as the game begins, which I thought was fantastic. Most games make you wait around so you can actually get full control of the character.
Now, unlike a lot of Marvel games, in this game you get a lot of gadgets.
Yeah, Batman starts off with more gadgets than you can count, most of them making a return from the prequel Arkham Asylum. Among those gadgets are the trusty batarangs that you see in every Batman comic, cartoon, movie, everything ever. They're also from the first Arkham Asylum game.
They're also really shiny.
There's also new gadgets though, like the wreck gadget and the freeze grenades. Who could possibly give you those?
The Riddler.
Yeah, the Riddler could give you. Making a big return and a big comeback is explosive gel, which you probably remember from the first game.
Makes stuff go boom.
Makes stuff go boom, like this. Big explosions. And it's really useful for getting Riddler trophies we'll get into later. And then also the controllable batarangs, remote batarangs, which you can use to get things from afar, and if you're really skilled, you can even get Batman to catch them.
Ka-ching.
Throughout the whole game, you can always leave the campaign missions and go and explore the map freely, where you'll find a bunch of guys running around, just hanging out, and then you can be a douche and nail into them like that. It happens. Batman's not very nice. So like I said, the big villain of the game is Hugo Strange, but there's also a lot of other villains that'll be coming back that'll make you happy. Primarily,
The Joker.
Mark Hamill makes a comeback as everyone's favorite evil sadistic clown, the Joker.
And Poison Ivy.
Poison
who you
Ivy's
deal
back.
with Catwoman mostly.
Catwoman deals with her, and then,
The
surprise,
Penguin.
Penguin's back. And
Along with Two-Face.
our favorite binary-obsessed supervillain, Two-Face. And of course, if you want to see Mr. Freeze, he's in the game too.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age!
Okay, and then there's the Riddler.
Riddler's everybody's least favorite villain of all
What a
time.
douche.
He's so annoying in this game. He puts these trophies all around the place, and you as Batman have to go around and find them.
I would love to see him putting these trophies in the game.
It'd be really funny, but you have to get him anyway to prove that you're better than he is.
And then...
Selena Kyle, Catwoman, is in the game, and she's actually, surprisingly, a fully playable character,
it's pretty cool.
if you buy the DLC.
Yeah, there's always a catch.
But if you do buy it, then you can play as Catwoman throughout the entire campaign, and she'll showcase a bunch of new gadgets with caltrops and bolas, along with a whip that she can use to,
Whip
people.
you know. Indiana Jones style.
Try and get one over on me, will you, Harv? I don't think so.
The combat system in the game works really well, I think.
I think it's pretty tough. There's a lot of combos, and speaking of my past experience in the Captain America Super Soldier game, the only combats you use are X and Y. In this game, you gotta use all these buttons.
Yeah, which I actually really like, because I can use different weapons and showcase different kinds of talents and gadgets and things like that. There's also stealth maps you can showcase the same talents on. Nightwing here is showing you how to use a stealth map, stealth kills, and fully playable maps for all the different characters you can play as.
Now, for these stealth missions, you can also play them as Batman, Catwoman, Robin, and Nightwing, as we're seeing here.
Nightwing's different because he has different kinds of gadgets than Batman does, including like electrical blast and darts, which he can use to instantly take down enemies. I think it's really cool.
Jango Fett style.
And then they recently put in a new DLC called
It's for money.
Harley Quinn's Revenge, where you play as Robin throughout. Batman's been captured for some mysterious reason, and you have to investigate what happened to him as Robin.
This takes place after the campaign, so good advisement, play the campaign first.
Or else you have big spoilers.
Joker knife!
Don't-
What?
what?
I didn't say anything.
Good, because that would have been terrible if you said anything about people dying. But so Robin comes in, Robin plays a lot like Batman does. Oh, except he has zip kick. He uses the same sort of gadget as Batman does with a different twist. Putting a giant R instead of a giant bat.
And a giant cape.
And a giant cape.
Well, that's kind of the same.
Robin does play kind of similar to Batman, so if you're looking for something completely different, you're not going to find anything super different.
Except that he actually looks cool, and Batman kind of looks lame sometimes.
I don't know. I like Batman.
He's cool.
But among the different kinds of things he has, explosive gel and zip kick, he also has a new thing, the shield bash, which is offensive in many ways, and I think really awesome.
Yeah. Oh, you can also deflect stuff like with bullets
The shields comes in handy when you're deflecting bullets.
and steam, because everyone's shooting steam at you these days.
It happens everywhere. I walked on the street one day and a guy shooting steam at me. I figured, well, good thing I have my shield.
Oh, and then there's the balloon. There's the balloon achievement, which not even Jeremy had.
It takes a while to get it. It's hard to get.
Speaking of more achievements, and this little fight scene here, we're going to see how Robin gets the frequent flyer achievement, which is 10G, when you use the zip kick to kill people, and the shield bash, which is called, the achievement is called battering ram.
Now, I'm gonna pause you for a second because Batman and Robin never kill. They just knock guys unconscious.
And
right?
off of buildings.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Frequent flyer achievement. And here comes the battering ram.
Bleep bloop.
There you go.
Yep.
Shouldn't be too hard for you to get if you've played the campaign already.
Or if you have Jeremy do this fight, which he did, even though it's on my profile. I'm not really bad at this game.
But yeah, overall, I'd say Arkham Arkham City are both fantastic games, and you should definitely go and get a way to get them.
Yeah, buy them both.
Buy them both. Mark Hamill does a fantastic job as a Joker. I think he's the winning aspect of the game.
Yes, he does. Good thing nothing happens to him. That's really bad.
Right. Alright, so, that'll be our first review. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to keep subscribing to our channel, 2 Gamers from Andromeda, and look us up on Facebook. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Dad!